Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it will always get you the right ones. Don't worry about what other people think of you. Everyone is too busy thinking about themselves. Every second spent comparing your life to someone else's is a second wasted. Avoid becoming emotionally attached to anyone. People change, and even your best friends can become strangers one day. Learn to be content and happy by yourself. If you need company to be happy, it makes you weak. Share your progress, not your goals, to stay motivated. Don't be afraid to be alone. It's better than being with the wrong people. The ones who ask the most from you often do the least for you. Take your responsibilities seriously, but not yourself. Fear is not there to stop you. It shows you that you care. Don't make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. Putting someone on a pedestal only ensures they look down on you. People give advice based on their perspectives. Not everything in your brain needs to be said aloud. Don't do anything you will later need to lie about. Light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until they speak. Happiness is inside you, not something to look for externally. You owe nothing to your younger self, but everything to your present self. Self-care is understanding that you are your own greatest obstacle. Your parents were right more often than you think, even if they aren't academically qualified. Stop insulting them when they advise you. Act like you've been there before. Overthinking ruins situations, twists things around, and makes them worse than they are. If you get angry, ask yourself if it will matter in 10 years. Take care of your body. It's resilient, but only gives what you put into it. If someone emphasizes they're telling the truth, they're likely lying. You have power over what you do with your time today. Play yourself, and you'll never ruin a role. Don't compare your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Missing someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. It's part of getting over them. First, you choose a partner based on looks, but realize your kids are raised by values, not looks. You can't have everything. You always exchange something for something. True friends say good things behind your back and bad things to your face. Letting go is hard, but necessary. The more wins with fear you accumulate, the more fearless you become. Never make someone a priority who only makes you an option. If you're a friend to everybody, you're an enemy to yourself. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them in that proportion. The biggest thing to accept is change. You don't live just once, you live multiple lives within one. Life becomes more beautiful when you see the good in others. You can cut all the flowers, but you cannot keep spring from coming. Let others' actions speak for them. People show more than they tell. Everything you do creates dots. You can connect later in life to understand your journey. Commitment gets you started, consistency takes you somewhere, and persistence keeps you going. You can fall in love more than once. When someone you love leaves, it's often for the best. If someone tries to bring you down, it means you're above them. Don't make promises you don't intend to keep. They may mean the world to someone else. Going back to your ex is like showering and putting on dirty underwear. Keep an open mind, act like an artist, but think, fail, and learn like a scientist. You create your purpose exactly where you are. Your entire life can change in an instant, so be grateful and do good. Seek new experiences, not material things. Action breeds clarity. You can't think your way into a new life. You have to act. Life reflects your mindset. Chasing happiness leads to misery until you realize happiness is the way. All you have is now. Make the most of it. Be smart enough to ask for advice. Wise enough to know who to seek it from. Drop the ego if you can. The more grateful you are, the more beauty you see, and the happier you become. You won't forget some bad things, but you'll stop caring eventually. Success isn't about resources. It's about resourcefulness. Fear limits people. Control it and revel when you defeat it. You can't swim for new horizons until you lose sight of the shore. It's never too late to do what you've always wanted. Don't let naysayers discourage you. They may be projecting their own insecurities. You can't change the past, but you can deal with its challenges. People project their fears and limitations onto you. Build a shield to protect yourself from this noise. Don't discuss your past with others. They might not understand or might use it against you. Your tomorrow can be different from today if you try. Sometimes the world tries to tell you who you are, but if you don't stop to reflect, you'll never hear it. Your life won't go as planned, and that's often a good thing. I remember thinking I hit rock bottom, but during that tough time, I met people who shared lessons that helped me through it. These lessons might be just what you need now. People aren't for or against you, they're for themselves. What's coming is better than what's gone. Sometimes you have to walk away, let people go, and let relationships end. Your true friends become apparent when you're at your lowest. You are stronger than you think. You've gotten through every bad day so far and are undefeated. No one will look out for you like you will. Once you face your fear, nothing is as hard as you think. Out of difficulties grow miracles. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Not everyone you meet has good intentions. The days you don't want to do anything are the days you need to do the most. The only thing you can control is how you feel, do, and think. Stop trying to change others. It rarely works. Hardships prepare ordinary people for extraordinary destinies. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Sometimes we find our true direction when we let the winds of change carry us. Never sacrifice your growth for anyone. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Trust yourself. You've survived a lot, and will survive whatever comes next. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. Change is an invitation to live. We either make ourselves miserable or strong. The amount of work is the same. Keep your expectations to yourself. Life isn't always fair. People who lie and cheat can come out on top. No matter how bad a situation seems, keep battling on. Hoping and wishing don't change things. Making different decisions and working hard do. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. When patience pays off, you realize you haven't waited long. Love yourself before you can love others. Pain teaches us lessons, not to make us suffer for suffering's sake. Good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment. Don't let past memories limit your future potential. There are no limits to what you can achieve except in your mind. Meet challenges head on instead of wishing they weren't there. Letting go isn't a one-time thing. It's a daily process. Difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations. There comes a time when you must choose to turn the page, write another book, or close it. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. Courage is the most important virtue because it allows you to practice all other virtues consistently. Most people will deceive you if given the chance. You don't drown by falling in the water. You drown by staying there. Life is risky. The biggest risk is doing nothing. Every new level of life demands a different you. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Don't let anyone make you feel unworthy of what you want. The chief danger in life is taking too many precautions. The most important thing is learning how to fall. Bad days build better days. Let self-improvement keep you busy so you don't criticize others. People complicate their own lives as if living wasn't already complicated enough. Not everyone wishes you well. Learn to discern who does. There is no happiness or unhappiness in the world. There's only comparison. Ultimate despair teaches you to feel ultimate bliss. Hard times can be blessings in disguise. They make us strong, better, and wise. Rehearsing situations in your head is futile. Real situations will always differ. People will come and go from your life. Those you least expect will become memories of a time you once thought was permanent. One of life's biggest lessons is that we heal at the speed of our forgiveness. It's never too late to reinvent yourself, Persistence sometimes bears bitter fruit, but sometimes you must let parts of yourself go to be happy. Obstacles don't stop you. Find ways to overcome or work around them. You can't always get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need. The first step to getting somewhere is deciding not to stay where you are. The hardest thing is knowing which bridge to cross and which to burn. Pay attention. Lessons arrive when you're ready. Facing your emotions provides more strength and happiness than ignoring them. Stand up and fight for what you believe in. Guard your thoughts when alone and your words when with others. If you don't spend your life yourself, others will spend it for you. Be grateful for what you have while pursuing your goals. Life teaches us that wishing doesn't make it so. Have enough foolishness to enjoy life and enough wisdom to avoid its errors. Hard times reveal the hero within us. Happiness isn't the absence of problems, but the ability to deal with them. The most courageous act is to step out of our history and past to live our dreams. Nothing changes unless you change. You think you know someone, but often you know only what you want to know. Life requires giving back what you take. Instead of worrying about what you can't control, focus on creating something new. Maturity means stopping complaints and making changes. Some goodbyes set you free. You are the person you decide to be. A strong purpose drives you without needing a push. Life improves when you realize you don't have to know or pretend to know everything. Be the reason someone smiles and believes in goodness. Sometimes you won't fit in, and it's better to be alone. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. When one door closes, another opens, but don't look so long at the closed door that you miss the open one. Trust your gut, even if others disagree. Don't take people for granted. You never know their true value until they're gone. Never back down from real challenges. They teach the best lessons. You are your best friend and worst enemy. Choose which is more prevalent. You can't control others' behavior, but you can control your response. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Sometimes losing everything helps you find yourself. People improve with experience if they learn from their mistakes. Tough times reveal our resilience. Speak up for yourself. No one else will. You won't always help someone change for the better. Know when to stop trying. Your life results from your choices, with no set plan, just consequences. Be cautious with good deeds. Kindness has limits. You can emerge from struggles as the hero of your life. Time with loved ones is precious. Happiness comes from appreciating what you have, not from getting what you don't. Your future depends on understanding your past. You have to help yourself. No one else can do it for you. Once you realize this, you'll feel more in control. The world is full of opportunities, but it's up to you to seize them. Your thoughts shape your reality, so keep them positive. Embrace change as a friend, not an enemy. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. Remember, life is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the ride and learn from every experience. Your worth is not determined by others' opinions. Believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Stay humble and grounded, no matter how high you rise. Kindness costs nothing, but means everything. Learn to forgive others, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Hold on to your dreams. They are the blueprint of your future. Be patient. Sometimes good things take time. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Be the change you want to see in the world. Happiness is found when you stop comparing yourself to others. Your journey is unique, and so are your strengths and weaknesses. Accept yourself as you are, while striving to be better. Every mistake is a lesson in disguise. Learn from them, but don't dwell on them. Take care of your mental health as diligently as your physical health. Spend time in nature. It has a way of healing and grounding you. Pursue your passions relentlessly. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Be grateful for what you have while working for what you want. Express your love and appreciation to those who matter. Life is short. Make every moment count. Remember that every end is a new beginning. As long as you're breathing, there's more right with you than wrong with you. Stay curious and keep learning. Knowledge is power, but wisdom is using that knowledge effectively. Take responsibility for your actions and their consequences. Your attitude, not your aptitude, determines your altitude. Sometimes, you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. Don't sweat the small stuff. Life has a way of working itself out. Maintain a balance between your work and personal life. Too much of either can be detrimental. Cherish your health. It is your greatest wealth. Avoid toxic people and environments. They drain your energy and hinder your growth. Focus on solutions, not problems. What you focus on expands. Never stop believing in the power of your dreams. They are the whispers of your soul, guiding you towards your true path. Be honest with yourself. Self-deception is the worst kind of betrayal. Listen more than you speak. There's wisdom in silence. Invest in yourself. You are your most valuable asset. Develop your skills, expand your knowledge, and take care of your well-being. Remember that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Each setback is a setup for a comeback. Practice gratitude daily. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present. Don't chase happiness, create it. You have the power to choose how you respond to any situation. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but about learning to dance in the rain. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Act with integrity, even when no one is watching. The true test of character is how you treat those who can do nothing for you. Love deeply, laugh often, and live fully. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Understand that life's greatest lessons often come from the hardest times. Trust the journey, even when you don't understand it. You are stronger than you think and more capable than you believe. Live authentically. The world needs your unique contributions. Don't wait for opportunities, create them. Remember that you are a work in progress, and it's okay to be a masterpiece and a work in progress simultaneously. Your story is still being written. Don't let anyone else hold the pen. Be bold, be brave, and most importantly, be yourself.